Hello everyone, this is Mario from Kanen Coffee. Here we have this beautiful Rancilio Silvia Espresso machine. Now this machine was brought to us because it was having a very peculiar issue that I'm going to show you in a bit. Basically all this wiring that you see right there, all the stuff that you see was completely burned out. And we had to replace a lot of parts, a lot of the wiring, some of the pressure stats as well of the machine, as they were kind of shorting out, and that's why actually caused the wires to overheat, especially coming from the heating element, and to really burn themselves. So we didn't even attempt to plug in the machine while it was with all those damaged wires. So we had to rewire some of these parts, make sure everything was safe, and then we plug it in. We've been testing this machine already for a while, and now we're going to be testing it on camera as well. Machine is still pressurizing, so we're just gonna leave it a bit there so we can actually do some steam. Then we're gonna be testing the group head, and then yeah. Now the machine is going to be heating, and one of the thermostats that are located on the boiler is going to let the steam, the heat element heat up to a certain temperature. Once it reaches that temperature, the light will just go off. That means that the machine is ready to do steam. They usually recommend to steam first on this machine as well, because this is a single boiler, as you can kind of see from here. That is a single boiler, and it needs to get up to temperature in order to produce steam. That's why you have the steamer mode, that switch over there that you have to flip on, and you have different pressure stats as well, thermostats as well, that actually detect the temperature of the boiler. So right now it's been using one of the other thermostats in there in order to reach the steam temperature, and once it does, this light is going to turn off, and then the machine will be ready to steam. Most single boilers machines use this kind of technology, use this feature to actually produce steam, as it's a single boiler and everything is shared between the brew boiler and the steamer. In heat exchangers, you have a different chamber that goes into the steam boiler, that passes through it and warms up the water as it's going through the steam boiler itself. But for these machines, it's only a shared single boiler. Alright, as you can see, the light went off, so that means the temperature is up to pressure. The boiler is up to pressure. You can see all that steam coming out from this beautiful Silvia. That pressure is inside that little boiler that we just talked about. Excellent steam coming out from this beautiful machine. Gonna pause it over here, and then gonna cool it down as well. Gonna cool down this boiler so we can test the brew group. There you go. Now it's gonna be a little hot, so it's gonna purge down. But once it cools down, we're gonna see that steady flow coming out from that beautiful group head. There you go. Machine is up to pressure and working. It's in the working state. Light turned on because we just used a little bit of the water coming out from the boiler, so it needs to get back to temperature so it can start brewing. But as you can see, no burned wires, no anything. Machine working the way it's supposed to, pressurizing as well as heating up and just working. So there you have it, Rancilio Silvia working once again and ready to brew. Thank you so much for repairing Kanen Coffee. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that like, hit that bell, and thanks for watching.